You know, I represent the Pacific Palisades. Trump came to our district and said, my constituents should sleep outdoors with no aid until our governor changes his policy. And I thought that was the most outrageous thing I'd heard, until I hear that people in Africa should die of AIDS until their government changes how they vote in the United Nations. Secretary Rubio sat right there and told us no one had died as a result of the cuts to our foreign aid. Does the State Department stand by that conclusion? No one's died?
I would stand by Secretary Rubio's statement, sir, yes.
Okay, well, we have behind me the first to die, the first child to die, because you cut off his AIDS medicine. But we're going to have 3.3 million people die as a result. And not only do we have that, we have the effect that cutting off aid does to migration, but also to diseases that affect us here in the United States. Because most of those 3.3 million people are going to die because of tuberculosis, malaria, and AIDS. And every time someone in another country contracts one of those diseases, it's a chance for that disease to replicate, mutate, and migrate back here. So we're going to have a lot of deaths in America, not only the 3.3 million deaths there. Now, you recently, I think it was today, that 500 metric tons of emergency food reached its expiration date, and it's set to be burned. Was there a reason why food that was acquired even before the beginning of this administration now has to be burned because you didn't send it to starving people in Sudan and elsewhere?
Sir, I'm not familiar with that particular story, but my understanding is it is the policy of the government to not distribute expired food or medicine.
Isn't it a huge management catastrophe to have food sit there in the warehouse for 5 and 6 months waiting for its expiration date and never ship it overseas to starving people? Isn't that a huge management problem?
I'd have to look at what the issue is. Obviously, I don't know how long that food was there or when it was due to expire.
Before Trump got there, and now you're going to burn it. It's hard to say that that's good management. I'll yield back.